While fans know international engagements are stressful, some 90-Day Fiancé participants push the limits of sympathy with shameless behavior. TLC's 90-Day Fiancé is known for the clashes between couples and families that leave viewers' sympathies divided, and there are many contestants fans consider shameless. Often, the franchise's most shameless cast members get the most notoriety, spurring new seasons and even spin-offs. The series, which aired in 2014 and now spans 9 seasons, has been successful enough to inspire multiple new shows, such as The Family Chantel, Darcy and Stacey, 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way, and 90-Day Fiancé. The Single Life. Some cast members gain reputations as users who abuse gullible American citizens for financial gains. Other times, it's antagonistic in-laws who spare nobody, not even their own children, in their quests to derail marriages viewed as threats to family integrity. American cast members are no less known for exhibiting shameless behavior, acting entitled to the affections of partners they mistreat, and whom fans consider out of their league. While innumerable contentious figures appear on the series, few are as memorable or as shameless as Usman Soja Boy Umar, Lucina and Tammy Acosta, and Edward Allen Brown, Big Ed. International fiancés are often accused of taking advantage of American suitors. However, most of them hide nefarious intentions far more gracefully than Usman. Nigerian pop singer Usman first appeared on the show with baby girl Lisa Ham, whose jealousy of Usman's female fan base ended the relationship. The 34-year-old soon found solace in the arms of 50-year-old Kimberly Menzies. Usman's friends seemed disconcerted by the singer's propensity to gravitate towards white American women significantly older than him. Lisa was also in her 50s when they were married. Usman first invited Kim to meet him as a potential, asking she earn her title of girlfriend. While Usman claimed his reservations stemmed from a desire not to repeat the situation with Lisa, he seemed to warm up to Kim only after she invested in a number of expensive gifts, including a MacBook, PlayStation 5, and a blinged-out Soja Boy necklace. Kim traveled hours, invested a small fortune in gifts, and endured titles such as potential and superfan before being granted the title of girlfriend. After Usman hereby pronounced Kim his girlfriend, his entitled behavior only escalated. The singer not only invited Kim to a music video in which he professed love for an ex-girlfriend Zara, but he unabashedly expressed his intentions to take a second wife who could provide him with children. Kim reluctantly accepted the proposed second wife, explaining that she didn't want to rob Usman of the cultural obligation to have kids. Things reached a boiling point when Usman took his potential first wife to meet a friend who himself had 2 spouses. In that meeting, Usman dropped a bombshell. He was planning to take not just 2 wives, but maybe 3 or even 4. Not only that, but they would be equal spouses, not the baby makers Kim had expected. Perhaps what makes Usman's marriage plans the most shameless is the nonchalant way in which he dropped the news on Kim and then marveled at her distress. When it comes to 90-day in-laws, not even the infamous Family Chantel has been as divisive in as little screen time as Ezewolu's mother and sister Lucina and Tammy. The pair first earned fans' ire when they demanded hordes of money to support their life in Samoa, despite Ezewolu's tearful assertions that such a request would beggar his own 2 children. Lucina even admitted she cared nothing for the children's welfare. "Just give me money," she said. "That's all I want." And so the Samoan matriarch hammered the nails into her own fandom's coffin with her shameless demands. Lucina and Tammy further insisted that Kalani birth a whole slew of babies. At a Christmas gathering, Kalani revealed she was not interested in more children. Ezewolu, himself one of 9 siblings, took the news hard. Lucina and Tammy's respect for Kalani's desires, not to mention her bodily autonomy, extended as far as advising Ezewolu to divorce his wife. When Kalini came to her sister's defense, Tammy tried to pull literal punches and the Pula in-laws were forcibly removed from the household. Another episode showed Tammy threatening to beat up Kalini. When Kalini asked about the fiscal responsibilities of Iswilu's remaining siblings, Tammy could only reply, "Don't worry about how much I send to my mom." One can't help but think something is amiss with such shameless hypocrisy. Big Ed's brash behavior was first noted by fans when he made unsavory comments to ex-fiancée, Rose. Not only did he shame her by telling her she had bad breath and hairy legs, but he kept his vasectomy secret despite knowing Rose expected to have more children. He had the gall to blame Rose for her own secrecy concerning her past relationships. The lack of trust culminated in Ed's request that Rose take an STD test before the couple got intimate. Fans did not blame Rose for being driven away by Ed's rude and often unapologetic treatment. Ed further scandalized fans in his next engagement to 29-year-old Elizabeth "Liz" Woods. Family and friends alike have asked Ed why he seems so opposed to dating women his own age, as his age gap relationships seem doomed to fail. He has often claimed age is just a number, but in his case, it is often his younger love interests who show more maturity and respect in the relationships. At the Single Life Season 1 tell-all, Ed admitted to breaking Liz's heart when he ended their relationship via text, then boasted about going to Las Vegas to meet new women. "I didn't expect to be dumped, and then him be out in Vegas, living the life," she told host Sean Robinson at the tell-all. Co-stars rushed to take Liz's side, chastising Ed for his selfishness, as well as the flights of fancy taken at the expense of his loved ones. 90 Day Fiance is rife with relationship drama. That is, after all, a big part of its voyeuristic appeal. But fans expect a lot more finesse from 90 Day families and fiancés. Otherwise, they might just end up looking like the franchise's most shameless individuals.